Men of Reddit, what are your thoughts on small breasts? If a woman is going to show even the slightest amount of interest in me, I legitimately do not care. To me it's like comparing a red vs white sports car. I don't care what color it is, it's a sports car. A wise man once said, boobs are like Coke and Pepsi. We might state a preference, but we'll take whatever is on tap. When Pepsi is the option, I go Mountain Dew. Not sure what that says about me. The best ones are the ones I get to hold. So no preference. All boobs are great boobs. Edit. I feel this goes without a saying, but even breasts that have undergone mastectomies are still valid. That's incredibly thoughtful. To quote a friend of mine, there is no pair I would not want to see. Boobs of every shape and size are still intriguing and serve the same purpose. Men of Reddit, you're a bunch of positive gems. Warms my heart, and small breasts. If you are a gal, we care for you. If you are guy, come on dude. If you're a guy, we still care you bro. Just a weird question to ask. I'll say the same thing I told a couple of my female friends if they were insecure about something. All men have their preferences, whether it's big or small, fat or thin, redhead or blonde. But the best body type is always the body of the one we love. And if you ever get together with someone who doesn't prefer your body, then get the fuck out of there. He's not worth your time. I really needed this post today. I was feeling so bad about my body, but reading these comments made me giggle and be grateful that I'm not in horrible pain, or that I can fill a guy's heart irregardless of my boobs not filling out much at all. I appreciate this thread so much. I think I speak for most men when I say the best kind of boobs are the ones we are allowed to touch. Correct me if I'm wrong fellas. The ones you are allowed to see are also pretty nice most of the time. But best of all are the ones we can bury our faces in. As a gal with very small breasts that struggles with self-image issues, reading the responses to this post really made me smile. Thank you kind gentlemen, or women, that appreciate us. As a proud member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, there are a myriad of reasons for people to love you or hate you. Focus more on what you love about you, and find people that appreciate those qualities. I don't care about size, as long as they are somewhat sensitive. Half the fun for me in playing with them is my partner enjoying it too. I also date short women usually, so I don't notice really, but even when I do, they're still super cute. Cute is more my type either way. Boobs are boobs. I don't know how the fixation started with large ones. Sure, enormous fun bags are eye-catching, but once the clothes come off all boobs are soft, sexy, round and squeezable and just fun to be around. As a bisexual woman I can say that all boobs are great. All boobs are good boobs. As long as they're on a female adult, I'm fine with any or none. Cancer victims need love too. Yeah I know, all the ladies I've been with that thought they had small breasts were the best lovers. And I always told them that it's not the size that matters, it's they that matter. Thank you for including the cancer and BRCA ladies. Was scrolling through hoping to see at least a little love for us. I've read somewhere that the smaller the breasts, when you fondle them, you are closer to the heart. And the men who hold high places must be the ones who start to fondle little titties closer to the heart. Love them, easier to handle, don't get in the way, and I don't have to hear her complaining about them as much. Also I find that it's easier for her to cuddle with you, except for the complaining about how she wishes they were bigger. I'm fine with small tits. Hell, I kinda prefer the tits to be on the smaller size. I just don't like it when women have huge fucking knockers the size of boulders. Now, I can get behind this guy. No one part of anybody really matters, nor should be judged solely. Boobs / vulvas / penises / feet / faces / etc are what they are. Why even worry about something you can't control? No two are the same, and everyone should appreciate the person regardless of one aspect of their physical being. I haven't read all the comments, but it looks like almost everyone here is saying the same thing, that they don't care about the size. They are just content with boobs, with a few people saying they prefer small boobs for their pertness, lack of sag, and how they won't cause the woman backache. And while I do agree with the sentiment, I have dated small chested women and found when I'm with them it just doesn't matter. I still want them, I still lusted after them, and I still enjoy their breasts. But I also fully know I have a fetish for big boobs and definitely actively seek out big breasts when it comes to porn, and seeing a large breasted woman in public will catch my attention. It has been that way for me since I was 11, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy women with big breasts more than women with small ones. But here's the other thing I know. Men with big boob fetishes are almost exclusively a minority, though nowhere near as rare as the women they lust after. It's not a seriously common fetish, and for many it's not the deal breaker you think it would be. Truthfully though, you can safely just ignore this group, because there are just as many people who lust after small boobs in the exact same way, and even more who don't give a shit either way. In a sense, it's no different to having any other sort of type. Some men like blondes, some like redheads, some like tall girls, some like short girls, some like big tits, some like small tits. You cannot possibly hope to appeal to all, and there's no reason to try. If you are a flat-chested woman you might never appeal to someone who wants a woman with enormous tits, but that's no reason to assume no one can be interested. Embrace what you have, and you'll find people who want you for what you offer, rather than hope to appeal to people who want something you're not. Me, my younger brother, and a friend were in my folks' garage in our late teens. Friend had a new girlfriend. She was on the much more slender side and her bust matched her figure. We were commenting like the idiot children we were about it, when my dad came in and overheard us. He laughed after we realized he was there, and entered awkward silence mode. He said, "Boys, a cupcake, pause for dramatic effect, is still a cake." I admit it took me a few years to appreciate the comment. Boob size is kind of like penis size. There really isn't much you can do about it without surgery, and if you judge a person about something like that you're probably an ass. I don't expect a skinny girl to have big breasts. I expect them to be small, which is proportional to their body, which makes them beautiful. I prefer smaller boobs over bigger ones. I'd probably take a small titty goth girlfriend over a big titty goth girlfriend. This means so much, and makes me feel so much better. There's always the memes and love for the big titty goth GFS, but never about the itty bitty titty goth GFS. Quality over quantity. Are you trying to sell big boobs are crap quality? Way to make the big boobed women of Reddit feel insecure. No, I think they are equating quantity with size. If I fall in love with a woman it won't be because of the boobs. And once I fall in love, whatever I associate with her will become my favorite. It works every time. Of course, there's people I find more and less beautiful, but it's way more to do with hygiene, attitude, fashion, health, interests. I'm still waiting for the lady brave enough to get breast enhancement on one boob only. Who doesn't want the breast of both worlds? Doesn't make a difference, as long as they are proportionate to body. Smaller frame ladies, I actually like smaller breasts more. As a man, I have bigger boobs than most girls in my class, so I know they're all jealous, but don't be. The end. Thanks for watching.